Today we're going to talk about yet another occurrence of PlayStation Network being down, a brand new IP is coming from a very notable studio, and there is an extensive interview with Bluepoint Games on PS4's Shadow of the Colossus remake, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. First, let's talk about yet another PlayStation Network maintenance session going down. That would be the third time this week, and yes, it is back up now, so don't fret too much. However, it was down for a little while, as evident by Reddit. If you go on the r/PlayStation 4 page, there is a huge maintenance thread, and you'll see that many users experienced difficulties earlier today logging onto the PlayStation Network. This comes off the heels of two other occurrences of PlayStation Network being down, and remember that one of those times that PlayStation Network was down just happened on Friday, which was the release of Monster Hunter World as well as Dragon Ball FighterZ, so that was an absolute shame, and now this happened one more time. Now again, as I mentioned, PlayStation Network is back up, but I've noticed a lot of people in the comment section saying that it's fine. PlayStation Network's just down for a couple of hours. It's not a big deal. You need to find something else to do with your life. That kind of mentality is what enables PlayStation Network to be what it is. It is not as stable of a platform as it should be, and again, this is a platform that we're paying yearly for. Yes, we do get games every month, but remember, you have to be subscribed to PlayStation Network to continue to play those games, and at the end of the day, the majority of gamers that are paying monthly for PlayStation Plus or yearly for PlayStation Plus are paying that fee for the online connectivity. Sure, the games are nice, but as I've seen with a wide array of gamers, they don't even touch the games that are available for Plus subscribers. If you remember, PlayStation Plus was an option back in the PS3 days. Online play was still free, and you would notice that not that many gamers signed up for PlayStation Plus. Sure, it was a great value, but the big reason the majority of gamers are signed up to Plus now is because of online play, and when things like this happen, it's absolutely inexcusable for a platform that you're paying for. Platforms like Steam that are free have fared better than what PlayStation has been doing recently. Hopefully it'll get better at some point, but PSN has had issues for a while now, and if we keep letting it slide, it's not gonna get any better. And once again, PlayStation Network is back up, so if you want to play any online games, go do so, but don't let the fact that PSN is consistently going down without any notice slide. But moving on from that, let's talk about some other news. Ready at Dawn Studios looks to be making a brand new title, a couple of brand new titles, as evident by a post on their official website. They've got a join the team post stating that the studio is currently in various stages of development on several exciting projects, and they're looking for developers to work on those projects. This includes a new AAA third-person action console title based on a brand new original IP, also the expansion of the award-winning Echo universe for Oculus Rift through our ongoing partnership with Oculus, and continued development of Deformers for its upcoming China launch in partnership with Tencent. Now, for those of you that don't know who Ready at Dawn Studios are, they've actually had a significant partnership with Sony. However, they are not a Sony-owned studio, but they have worked on various PlayStation exclusive titles such as Daxter on the PlayStation Portable, God of War Chains of the Olympus, Ghosts of Sparta, as well as the Origins collection, and their most notable title is probably the Order 1886, which released back in 2015, was one of the major marquee exclusives for the PlayStation 4. I think while many would agree that it did reach new heights in terms of technical performance and visuals, the game itself was overall a letdown, but I think many would also acknowledge, especially if you've played their past titles, that Ready at Dawn is a very promising studio, so it'll be interesting to see what their new third-person action console title is. Now, it is listed as a console title, so this might not be a PlayStation 4 exclusive, because once again, Ready at Dawn is a private studio, so it'll be exciting to see what their new game is. Since the Order 1886, they also released Deformers last year, which is a multiplayer brawler game, and they did Lone Echo, which is a VR title. It'll be interesting to see how they fare in their next AAA console-developed title. And finally, there is an extensive interview over at the PlayStation blog with Bluepoint Games, who are working on the Shadow of the Colossus remaster, and it goes over how the game changes from the original for the better. Just to give you a little bit of the interview, Bluepoint said this: "The changes that come across in the game are very thoughtful changes. We worked hard to preserve the way the game felt while making the control scheme more comparable to the Uncharted and the Horizons of the world. There are things we decided we weren't gonna change. For instance, Wanderer standing still to fire a bow. Everything about Shadow is very deliberate. The way Wanderer moves throughout the world is heavy. It's not light and fast and arcadey. He carries the burden of his actions in how he moves. Making the game the way you remember it is the most important mission we have, regardless of everything else." Shadow of the Colossus was one of the most iconic games on the PlayStation 2. It was remastered on the PlayStation 3 with the Team Eco collection, but now it's being built ground up for the PlayStation 4, and Bluepoint Games knows what they're doing. They've worked on a lot of remasters and remakes, and so far from what we've we've seen of this game, it looks fantastic. There's also a couple of videos that the PlayStation channel has uploaded, so check those out if you're interested, and the game itself will be launching on February 6th. So that wraps up today's video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Did you experience any troubles with PlayStation Network earlier today? Are you excited for what Ready at Dawn can bring in their next AAA console title? And let us know if you're picking up the Shadow of the Colossus remake on February 6th. Sound off with your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.